Hey guys, Obsidian the Audiophile here, and I just wanted to do a very quick video about a product that I've fallen in love with, and I think that you should take a look at it as well. It's the MEE Audio Pebbles. This is the Audiophile Show. Alright, so just a couple videos ago, you would have seen me do a bit of a quick look at the MEE Audio Cinema Matrix headphones, and I gave it a glowing review. I'm getting more and more into the MEE Audio line of products because they continue to impress me. And I have been looking for a pair of wireless IEMs that will satisfy two things. One, they would have good battery life and they won't fall out of my ears. Well, actually, a third thing, they will work very well for calls. All right, that has to be a thing. A microphone has to be great. The problem is that while I have the original AirPods for my Apple devices, and while I have many other wireless IEMs, popular ones, some unpopular, I couldn't find one that really satisfied me until I happened by chance to encounter these. Now, the thing that attracted me first of all is the brand name, but then I took a look at them, of course in the pictures, and realized that these guys are tiny. This is the case. It is, let me see if I can get a banana for scale. This is the FIO BTR3K. You would know what it is if you're an audiophile. If you're not an audiophile, it's just a Bluetooth transceiver, but it's really tiny and it has a little hook because it's supposed to allow you to make wired headphones function like wireless headphones, for example. So it has to be small and compact. Now this is the MEE Audio Pebbles. That should give you an idea of just how tiny these are. Why am I gushing about this? Well, let's see. First of all, it has Bluetooth 5.3. Okay, just know that's a good thing if you don't know what that means. Secondly, the microphones are fantastic. I've had people telling me that on calls, my voice actually sounds clearer on this than on my phone. I wouldn't know, but that's what they tell me. And it holds 16 hours of charging in the case with 8 hours of continual usage if you're using them. Now, there's a little indicator light in front here. All right, that gives you a hint about whether or not your batteries are good. But there are also two indicator lights here when they are connected, let you know that they're charging. And they are the easiest things to take out, and they hold really well with the magnets that are built in. I was surprised that you would actually get that much battery life out of something this tiny. I'm sorry about the views for now. We're working on a set, and it's shaped like a tiny little bean. Does this remind you of anything? Remember the Samsung beans, as people called it? The Buds Live? I've had those and I hated those. I love how they sounded. I hated how they worked, how they fit. And it made a lot of sense on paper, it just didn't work out in real life. These guys slide right down into your ear and they stick. They hold very well. There's a little speaker down here. That part lets you know that goes in your ear, so you can't mix it up. So wrong side. You slide it in and that's it. It's in there. And then you answer calls, you listen to audiobooks, you listen to music if you like, you put both in if you want. But here's the thing, right? I was trying to figure out what Bluetooth codec this is using, because if you normally, when you're using a wireless device and you want to listen to music, most of the time you would want to have a higher end Bluetooth codec like aptX HD, better yet aptX LL or low latency if you are trying to play games or watch movies. I couldn't find any definitive information on that, but what I did discover is that there is a mode which I didn't know about, where if you tap it 4 times, because it is a touch sensitive thing and I'm getting to that, if you tap it 4 times, it will enable something called low latency gaming mode. and they say that it will disable or enable gaming mode for lag-free audio while gaming or watching videos. And that has me wondering, is that aptX low latency? So I'm getting all excited here. Here's the thing. Notice I'm talking and this thing isn't falling out or anything like that. But here's the thing. If you know me from my previous videos on my previous channel, you would know that I detest touch controls on these things. Because what if it's not fitting right? I want to just adjust it. Then all of a sudden my video stops playing or my music starts to play or something. It's annoying to me and I never liked that. So I like the way Apple has integrated theirs as a kind of a button thing. This touch is so intuitive, it actually makes sense, and I'm happy to have it. Because, for example, one touch adjusts volume, and not by like a big jump. So even if you touch it by accident and the volume changes, there's actually a chance you mightn't even notice that it changed. So that's a plus. That's one plus, right? But if you want to, let's say, bring up play or pause or whatever it is, it's 2 taps that it needs. So you're hardly gonna accidentally tap it twice, right? The third thing is that if you want to do like a Siri or what is it, Google Assistant or whatnot, it's 3 taps. So you can't accidentally bring that up. So they made perfect sense out of this system by, if you know you're going to be touching it once, at least by adjusting or something like that, it's not going to have any big effect on your current listening experience. The fact that I haven't seen anything on the higher end Bluetooth codecs doesn't bother me, simply because in terms of music, I would not recommend it for someone who's trying to buy an IEM for a great music listening experience. It's not terrible at all. I've heard much worse, but I've heard much better. It's not designed for, in my opinion, it's not designed for being a replacement for your, let's say, your AirPods or maybe one of those higher audiophile types of IEMs or Sony IEMs or something like that. But it's extremely serviceable. But as an audiophile, I won't listen to it. It's not going to do anything for me. But it's there. Right, so it connects really quickly when you take it out of the case. Bam, it's connected to your phone and you're good to go. It has a great range as well. The battery is ridiculous for its size, and a lot of people I noticed were buying it because they wanted to sleep with it, and that was one of the reasons I was trying to get it too, because I said this would be great. I sleep with IEMs and Apple AirPods, but I sleep on one side, and I was like, so what I did is I put both sides, and I noticed the only problem was that when I lie down on it now, it's touching my pillow and it's registering as a touch. If I lie down hard enough, it's gonna turn off, because that's how you turn it on and turn it off individually if it's outside the case, by pressing and holding it. And the most amazing thing in terms of the touch, and this is what beats the others for me, is you don't have to figure out the touch area, because once it's in, there's just a bit of it sticking out, and that whole area is where you touch. So you don't have to be like, oh, am I touching the right place? Am I touching the right place? Once you touch it, you know it's registering, and then it turns on, for example. So it's MEE Audio again has knocked this one out of the park. I am thrilled to share this with you, and I'm sharing this with you because I want to bring attention to those smaller companies who are making great products, not just getting by products. I mean great products that challenge the guys who are at the top, and this is a wonderful example of it. And how much is it? I paid $29 for it. I paid $29 for it. I didn't pay $300, $400 for it. And that's what excites me about this type of industry and these types of devices. So, if you are interested in it, I'm not sponsored at all. So and I don't get affiliates or kickbacks or anything, I am spreading the good news. Okay, MEE Audio, it may be backward in the video, but MEE Audio Pebbles, it comes in different colors. I can tell you the colors. It comes in a kind of pink, it comes in a blue, It's kind of metallic. It comes in white and it comes in the black, right? These are so good. I'm thinking of getting another pair in case anything happens, if I lose something, right? Or to pair with another device so I won't have to, keep unpairing to one to one and that kind of thing, depending on where I am and what I'm using. And I think I'm going to get the pink because real men use pink. And I'm dead serious. I'm getting the pink. So I hope that this is a nice introduction for you to a product that you may not have known about. I personally highly recommend it. I would never recommend something that I have never heard or never used or do not like. Okay? And just as I recommended before, where is it? Where did I put it? The MEE Audio Matrix Matrix Cinema. Can't remember what it is. This is also a fantastic device. Go back in my videos and you'll see my short little review on it. Get yourself some Pebbles, guys. So thanks for watching. I'm Obsidian. Stuart is with my niece right now, and he says hi. This has been the Audiophile Show. Thank you for watching and supporting me. And yeah, leave a comment. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care, stay safe, stay blessed. Soon as we wake up, promise you the world tonight. Show you what I've got. Your body's